Okay, so this is what round 4 looks like completed. And again, the space in the very middle between these two sets of cables is decreasing, while this space between these two sets of cables is increasing. All right, and again on the back, we have an area of no cabling. That's to help differentiate the front and the back side. So round 5 now is going to begin with 10 half double crochet. Again, that puts 1 half double crochet into the top of this post stitch right here, and that just helps these left leaning cables to continue to lean further to the left. So the way the pattern is written, it says to half double crochet into the same stitch as the joining chain and in the next 9, which is a total of 10. All right, so this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then that 10th one goes right into the top of that post stitch. Okay, next we are doing 3 front post double crochet around each of these 3 cables. Again, you just go directly behind the post and complete a double crochet. Repeat that 2 more times. Okay, so there's our set of 3 cables. And now, again, you want to flip it over onto the wrong side of the work. Look for the last stitch you worked into, which is this one. Count 3 over, 1, 2, 3. We'll be working into this one right here. And we'll be completing a half double crochet there to anchor those cables down. Okay, now the next space only has 4 half double crochet. Again, we're decreasing the space here as the cables continue to lean. So that's 2, 3, and 4. Then we'll be skipping the next stitch. Again, just right before we get to these right leaning cables, that pulls these cables further to the right. So skip this stitch and work a front post double crochet around that cable from the previous round. And do 2 more front post double crochet. Now again, that stitch that we skipped it here when we were working the main row, but when we're counting the unworked stitches on the back, we want to go ahead and count that one. Again, you only want to leave 3 unworked to equal the 3 post stitches. All right, so the last stitch we worked into is this one. We skipped that stitch when we were working our post stitches, but we're going to count it now. 1, 2, 3, and again, that next stitch when you're working after your right leaning cables is going to be directly behind that last post stitch. So it's tricky to squeeze in there. Yarn over, and you kind of have to maneuver your hook around and get it in there. Now the very next one can get jammed up in there too, and it's easy to skip this one as well. So you want to make sure that you're really kind of tugging at the stitches so that you don't skip that one also. Okay, and then from there you'll just continue your half double crochets over to your next set of left leaning cables. But that is how the beginning of round 5 should look.